our mezze magic that we're trying to do, we're gonna make tzatziki now. Tzatziki is actually a Middle Eastern dip, mainly made using some Greek yogurt or labna, cucumbers, garlic, some dill, olive oil, and some salt. Very simple ingredients, but again, what we're trying to do is to use vegetables as a main ingredient in our salads and our dips so that we're able to have the plethora of nutrients that they can offer without making it feel like, oh, I'm eating a salad. Yeah, so let's look at how we make this. Very, very simple, like I said. Not many ingredients, not complicated. We're gonna quickly start by cutting cucumber, right? There are multiple ways of cutting tzatziki for cucumber for tzatziki. Sorry. Some people chop it and they put it. Some people grate. My preferred version is to actually julienne them, which is basically slicing them like matchsticks. You can either do it by hand, yeah, where you're just slicing the cucumbers and then you go lengthwise. Yeah, long strips, because I like the little texture that you get when you're eating. Or a simple technique would be to use a mandolin slicer. Most of the people have a slicer at home. Make sure you use this little buddy. You don't want to slice your fingers, yeah? So we just quickly slice, because your slicing becomes very, very fast. And in like seconds, you're done with your cucumber, rather than trying to take the effort of slicing them one by one. So we're just gonna slice them up. You can buy these, they don't cost anything. You can easily get them in IKEA. So then once these are sliced up, just put them together. They don't need to match or any of that stuff. Nobody's going to check whether they all are same size. It's just all rustic. And then you basically cut them into sticks, thicker, thinner, however you prefer. So there's no hard, fast rule on this is the way it's supposed to be done. Once these are actually cut, we're going to put them into a bowl. Cucumber has a lot of water content. So you can actually, if you add this directly into your labna, it might just become a little watery. You'll have a much soft, loosier form of tzatziki, which we don't want. We want a nice creamy dip. So what we're going to do to this is that I'm just going to add a bit of salt. When you add salt, what does salt do? It brings out the moisture. So we want the extra water of the cucumber to come out, and then we'll be left with cucumber which has still got moisture but not too much. But then that is what we'll add into our yogurt there. Once I mix the salt, I'm just going to leave it on the side for about 10 to 15 minutes. Not too long. We don't want it to stay for hours. Just about 10-15 minutes. It'll leave the moisture. We'll squeeze that out and then add it to our labne. Now what we're going to do is we're going to quickly make the base for tzatziki, which is mainly hunkered or labna, as you would call it. You can make them at home. Basically, making hunkered at home is not difficult. You just take your yogurt, put it into a muslin cloth and hang it overnight, and all the extra moisture, which is the whey, goes out. Now don't throw that whey out, yeah, because that is again high in protein. You could actually use that in your smoothie, or if you're having a buttermilk or anything, use that water because that's got good amount of protein in it. We've got this labna now in here. To this, I'm just gonna add about 2 cloves of garlic. I'll use a quick garlic press, get the garlic out. Don't have to take the stress of chopping. Yeah, quick mince once it's done. See, it's already nice and fine. We just add that to our yogurt. The garlic adds a nice rawness into the tzatziki. Then we got some dill in here. Just gonna finely chop the dill. Dill and cucumber are match made in heaven. In goes the dill. Okay, and a wee bit of olive oil, not too much. We'll of course add some when we finish making the tzatziki, but for now just a little bit. It's already looking so nice. Now we'll season the labna, but just make sure, keep in mind that the cucumber also has the salt, because the salt will drain the water off, but it still would have salt. So don't over season your labna. Our cucumbers you see, it has left its water. This is what we wanted to remove the extra moisture from the cucumber. And our yogurt mix is ready. What we're going to do is just, you don't need to go pass it through a muslin cloth or anything. Just, go rustic, squeeze the extra moisture out of the cucumber and add it directly into your yogurt mix that we've prepared. So we've squeezed our cucumber and we put that in. Just mix it up. This is what I said, when, the type of cut for your cucumber, it depends on what you like. I like these little strands of cucumber. If you go to Greece, you'll eat a lot of this, because I think one of their famous mezzes is tzatziki. That's it, that's done. Just get a nice platter. We put our tzatziki in. Got that. Quick swirl on the platter. That's it. Ready? We just drizzle a little bit of olive oil, good Greek olive oil, and there you go. Ready to dip your bread and eat your tzatziki.